What's up, everybody? Circus here coming at you with the ladder chatter matter video that we do every
School
week.
tool,
And you know what? This is actually
anime
take two.
reference.
We actually recorded this once and we have to redo it
Yeah,
because the meta changed that quickly on us. And
yeah.
what was the big change, Rye?
Stardust Dragons here, baby, the new structure
Yeah.
deck.
We recorded the video and then like a day later I checked this again. I'm like, well, it's completely different, so we
Yeah,
gotta redo the video.
yeah.
So let's take a look here. I can't wait to see all the changes, but obviously this is the overall rankings here. But we can already see, Blue Eyes at the top here, as always. Oh, this is
This is
monsters. I'm sorry.
monsters,
Yeah,
yeah.
let's look overall. Malevolent Sin, Karma Cut, Vermilion Dragon. Man, that's
hmm
all pretty similar. Um,
hmm
I would say most of this is pretty similar too. When do we first start seeing the structure deck? Right here?
Looks like I think so. I think Synchron's probably the highest at 22.
Okay, right here.
Looks
Yeah. So
about right.
22,
Yeah,
23, 24, and then what about,
yeah,
is 25 in there too? I don't know
yeah,
anything
yeah.
about the
20,
deck.
25, 25's in there too.
Okay, so I mean, it for being out its first week, it's up here pretty far. What about Stardust Dragon? That's in there too, right?
Oh, actually, yeah, it would be Stardust Dragon, huh?
Okay, so
19. So
number
I guess
19.
some other decks also are playing Stardust then to mix that up.
So
That's
it
kind of
broke
cool.
the top 20 there in its first couple
Yeah.
of days, and then the rest. I mean, we're seeing a lot of this is another card that's in there. The
hmm
Blue Eyes Harpies, and then this Synchron deck, right? Do we have a
Yeah.
name for it yet? Just Stardust,
I
or
think
what?
people are calling it like Synchron whatever, so Synchron Stardust, Synchron Karakuri, Synchron Invoked, whatever
Okay,
version you're playing,
okay,
you play Synchron and then that name.
all right. So we got Tuning Gum, and is Junk Archer a part of that too? Then I would
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
assume.
I think
Okay.
that's it's the Karakuri boys doing that one.
Okay, all right. Anytime you see a weird synchro monster, that's what we're going to see now. We should almost start seeing how much synchro monsters increase in the top overall. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Because you can
that could
see
be
there's already
interesting.
quite a few more this week. We should
Yeah.
do synchros versus XZs. I would definitely say, just at a glance here, it looks like more synchros than XZs.
Yeah, that would make sense. A lot of the X seeds are more like the generic X seeds that we're seeing. No specific X seeds right now.
Right, and these synchros are becoming the big boss monsters, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
okay.
pretty much.
Let's take a look at monsters. We kind of did it initially, but well, we got Blue Eyes here, and then almost immediately supplanting Harpies right away. Look at this.
Yeah.
We got the Synchrons here.
I mean, the Junk Synchron deck is technically cheaper than Harpies if you're willing to spend money, right? Structure deck go in 3 times,
Hmm.
and you have most of what you need after that. And if you don't, a lot of it's really really old, so you probably have it and don't even realize. Like for me, I checked and I was like, oh man, I have all my quick draws, I have all my
Oh, okay.
Jet Synchrons, I have all those already. So I literally just got the Junk Synchron and the Junk Converter, and I was ready to go for the deck. So
That is not me,
it's
because if you look, I got
yeah.
1 here and 0 here, so I'm definitely going into the structure
Yeah, but you
deck.
could get you can get the structure.
Yeah,
I mean that's the nice thing about the structure, right?
yeah.
Because those are usually like URs in a bunch of different boxes, and now
Right,
it's like the same as Blue Eyes. Really cuts down on the cost.
right.
And it's an anime deck. This is another era's Dark Magician, if you will, with a
Okay,
main
okay.
character. So it makes sense that a lot of people are playing it, and it's a viable cog deck. It's not nearly as good as Harpies or Blue Eyes competitively, and you probably won't get there as it quickly games and cog and stuff.
Hmm.
But it is getting more support.
Right.
With the mini box, so there is chances that it does actually become a meta deck once that happens. So it'll be exciting to see. But yeah, as of right now, really cool to see it so high up on the ladder. Just people testing it out,
Yeah, definitely.
OTKing with their big boss monster, the Star Shooting Dragon. Pretty cool.
What surprises me, maybe we should almost, this should be one of the cards that we track, but Maiden. Because this shows you
Maiden
it's
with
like
Eyes of
ladder
Blue.
meta,
Yeah,
right? Because like you never see
yeah.
Maiden in tournaments.
It's a really easy card to play around. Really easy to make
Right,
itself miss timing as well. But people just they don't know how. So
right.
they never do.
And then I'm assuming this would be for Thunder Dragons, but all the way up at 16. You can see, and then Levy
hmm
right here. Now we're
Some
seeing
people are
Mecha
also
Phantom
mixing
Beast. What's going
the
on with this? I keep seeing this in the tournaments, but I'm not really paying 100% attention.
yeah.
Why are we seeing
That's
that?
Same thing with the
It's just a
Synchron. So
tuner.
the quick draw, you can use them to discard this, and it gives you that token, and then you can synchro with that token. So that's essentially,
Okay.
what they're using it for. And then I think it has the other effect. You can normal summon a token or normal summon a monster from your hand as well if you like banish it or stuff. But the one that most people end up using, because the converter lets you search a tuner.
Mm-hmm.
So if you search this plus your quick draw, or you have one or the other, and then you search the other one, it's like a one card synchro at that point. Not really,
Oh,
because it's
okay.
using a lot of resources, but yeah, it's a pretty
It's
cool
a
card. I think it's probably going to be one of the first to get
cut.
booted out for tuning,
Okay. All
because
right.
it does cost a lot of hand resource to enable. But it's cool to see it here.
It was just weird to see in a tournament. I'm working on editing a video and I look over at the tournament and I'm like,
Yeah, you see
is that
Mecha
Mecha
Phantom
Phantom
Beast.
Beast in the tournament? What is going on?
Yeah, it's just being used as discard material for the most part, but it's pretty cool when its effect goes off. I do
Mhm.
think it's a huge cost, so I'd be surprised to see it still kind of stick around after tuning comes out, but we'll see. We'll see.
So we're seeing all these tuners because that deck kind of revolves around having a lot of tuners for multiple attacks and things like
Pretty
that, right?
much,
And
yeah.
that's why
And
we're
then
seeing all this.
the converter is just insane. Let you add,
Okay.
whatever tuner you want by discarding a tuner or any synchron you want.
And look at this. We got half of the Thunder Dragon deck right here. Look at this.
Yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. Good old Thunder Dragons, always a good
Yep.
ladder meta.
There you go. Junk Servant. What is this one?
Yeah, I think this is the people who are really using the structure deck. You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay,
Really
okay, all right,
trying
all
out
right,
the cards.
Well, look, Dark Magician just sitting up here by himself. There's like no other support, nothing. Just hey,
Anime
what's
cards,
up?
baby.
What's up?
Yeah.
I'm Dark Magician.
I think Dark Magician's gonna get support before Worlds. I'm calling it now.
Yeah,
They want
just
all these
full on
anime decks in
anime
Worlds.
decks. Yep.
Yep, yep.
Then-
Just the patch before Worlds. Dark Magician support.
Yep. And look at this photons, real heavy right here. So this is still seeing
Yeah.
a lot of play in the ladder. People love them photons.
The blue eyes of the younger generation. Makes sense.
And Automat's coming back. We saw that in the power rankings too. So
Yeah, Automats is probably gonna be the best deck. Not gonna lie, they're destroying people.
yep. And then Fire King's just a little bit here at the bottom. So there you go. Very cool to see the change up though, right? One deck comes out and everything changes.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully it continues. It's not just a trend. Hopefully it continues to be, a thing. It doesn't disappear altogether.
Now let's check out the spells. There's probably obviously one that'll be on here next time we do this, and that'll be tuning, right? We'll see how we should almost like guess at what that's gonna debut at, but taking a look here, Cosmic, Forbidden Lance, and Hey True Nade, number
This
3.
is all Stardust support right here. Stardust can play all three, and they really do need to, because it's like an OT. It's kind of like a mini Sidra
Okay.
that's happening. So
I
like
did
to clear
notice
back
that
row up.
the Hey True Nade song is getting played a lot more during our streams.
It's getting worn out, that's for sure. Where is Cards of Consonance? There is number 4. Dang.
Oh
That used to
yeah,
be- I
the
think
Blue
that used to
Eyes
be
stuff
number 1.
getting pushed down. Yeah.
Blue
Usually
Eye,
we'd see some
unfortunately,
Blue Eyes up here in the top 3, but
yeah, Blue Eyes is dying. Listen, like, people don't want to hear it, but the truth hurts. Blue Eyes, they lost their best card, man. They suck now.
well, I think they're still a good ladder deck, but there's new hotness.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Anytime there's new hotness, people are ready to move on.
good cheap deck take hog with for sure.
And then we
Not
talked.
something I'd bring to tournaments though.
I think we talked about this last time. Lightning Vortex. This is just everywhere. I've been playing.
Yeah.
Just that last event that we had, just playing in that. I think I got Lightning Vortex like every game, just about every game.
Rank 6 on Book of Moon. That means people are buying the selection.
Yeah, that moved way up, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. That used to be way down.
Yep.
Selection box going in.
But then okay, so you get your Blue Eyes here. You got your Harpies.
Are the Guardian check? All right,
Power
number
of the.
17,
Look at
we're
that,
good.
17. Wow.
Moved up 2 spots from last time. I'm keeping track.
Are you?
Yeah.
That's great. That's great. A lot of Harpy support up here on the top. But look at this Cosmic or Galaxy Cyclone catching up to Mystical Space Typhoon.
Yeah, that's really interesting. I guess a lot of mill decks
Mhm.
using Galaxy. I don't know. I think MST is just straight up better though. Quick play, really, really nice.
Honestly, I can't remember. Cosmic Cyclone, that's not always number 1, is it? I don't
No,
think
it
so.
was like way down at like 6 or 7 last time.
Yeah,
I
so
think.
that's pretty neat that's up in
Yeah.
first
People
place.
want to OTK with Stardust.
What else we got going on here? Harpy support. We got the usual Cosmic Cyclone, Mystical Space Typhoon, Galaxy Cyclone, Night Beam arrangement that we see.
Ooh, number
Mass
29
change
was
though up here. Mass change. We didn't really see a lot of the monsters. Or anything.
Heroes, yeah. Interesting.
Necro Valley. There's Storm, even though it's got the limit going on. Magical Eyes Fusion, thank God. Red Eyes Fusion, thank
Always
God.
right in the world.
Yep.
It is crazy how things like Storm and Invocation being able to only play one, and yet they make the list. It makes
Right.
you almost wonder, like, they must only count like once instead of like, oh, you're playing 3 copies and you're counting it 3 times onto the list.
Right. Yeah, I don't
Gotta be
know.
what it is, because there's just no way, right? Although to be fair, a lot of people probably only play one Red Eyes Fusion in their deck because they
True,
bought
true.
one structure accidentally.
There's a lot of people that went into the dark side of Dimension box, so they're still just playing that stuff,
Yeah,
Trim is down here at the bottom, of course, but just
course.
a little bit, just a little bit. Oh,
Only
there we
it's
go.
not
There we
only-
go. Dark Magician Circle, Dark Magical Circle. So there we go.
Yeah,
everything's right in the
I'm
world.
interested
But
to see what they do with Dark Magician. That'll be interesting.
well, that's Rise prediction. So make sure to hold them to you guys. Dark Magician support before Worlds.
It's coming.
All right, look at the Cyber Dragons in here too. So
Yeah.
people not giving up on that deck. All right, traps are just gonna be the same, right? Nothing changes here.
Yeah, I doubt it. Not when if anything, the traps go down because of Stardust. Yeah,
Nope.
it's literally all the same.
Pretty much the exact same. I mean, I don't think they change anything on here. This is almost exactly the same every
you play
time.
the same thing. Was Dual Wield always on there?
Dual wielded, and look at that Magician's Navigation right there
Yeah.
too.
I
So,
know Six Samurai is 50% off now, so I guess
oh,
people are
you probably
buying
see a
Six
rise
Sam.
in that.
Yeah,
Yeah. We keep getting
actually kind of nice.
a lot of people asking us that question. Should I get 6 Sams that it's now that it's
Probably
half off?
not, but it being half off is kind of nice. So if you ever were gonna get Six Samurai, hey, listen.
Yeah, if you just want to have fun with it, right?
I got
Just
to Legend 5 under heavy restrictions. If you go in with no restrictions, you're fine. You're getting King of Games with that
right.
deck. So
All right, let's take a look at the extra deck. I'm gonna say more synchro monsters than normal.
probably, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
The same.
Till number 7.
Yeah, okay. I mean, but there's a lot more synchros here than usual, I
Yeah.
would say.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
So the
Definitely.
number 7, number 8, number 9, number 15, number 17, the Bryonics being played a lot in the synchro deck.
Okay, okay.
Number 29.
Yep. No, not
Spark,
that one.
Spark, yeah, not that one. Number 42 apparently as well, and the Hama 49. Yeah, these are all like pretty much new additions. Cards
Okay.
that you really didn't see up here. Like Junk Destroyer, just no one saw that card. Stardust as well. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah, yeah. Otherwise, we're just seeing the kind of what we usually see, generic support. This is in Blue Eyes, but that used to be a big toolbox card.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Blue Eyes
I think
stuff.
Stardust can also make Vermilion as well if you go Lightsworn Stardust.
Okay.
It's funny because it's like the Synchron, it's like an engine, which is really scary because when tuning comes out, it'll actually be fully an engine, which means it's probably going to get nerfed like all the other engines, but it's okay. We're going to play it while we can.
Right. But yeah, I mean, there's the generic stuff. Then we got the anti-harpy card here. Generics. Yeah, so I mean, this is pretty much the same, except with the new addition of all the Stardust stuff. So that's great. Oh wait. Oh, okay. Whew.
Oh,
Number 47. I was scared. I was scared. I was like, "There's Dark Cavalry. Where's Quintet?" Oh, thank God.
The day Quintet goes, the day I go.
All right, popular skills. Is it going to change?
Stardust is so high up.
Yeah, is it going to be what's it called? Shooting Star Road? Is that on here?
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna say Ultimate Dragon's number 1. I think that's a given. I think number 2. We didn't see that many hand draft. Number 2 is Shooting Star Road or whatever it's called.
Yep.
And then number 3 is Tie That Binds.
All right, here we go.
Come on.
Oh, I was gonna say Destiny Draw. Yeah. So close.
Damn it. The Harpies, they failed me.
Yep.
Hey, at least it changed though. I mean, Ultimate Dragon's still number 1. That's
Yep.
a given. But Shooting Star Road makes sense. Everyone's trying that right now.
No, I think it's great that they release a tech and we're seeing an impact, but it's not gross yet. You know what I mean?
It's not gross.
So we'll see what happens with the mini box. It might get gross for a little bit, but a lot of people complain about Harpies. Remember 2 weeks ago, Harpies Tier 0 needs to be nerfed. Oh my God, how could Konami do this to us?
Harpies is probably the second weakest tier 1 deck we've had in a long time, including like Water is by far the weakest one because they can't even play like most cards, right? It's locked into Water. Yep. You can't play the best Xyz card, can't play hand traps. And people are complaining about that, and it's like, bro, come on, really? The Water deck, bro. Yeah. Necro Valley Turbos, what gets you going? Get out of here.
All they do is they look for whatever the number 1 deck of the week is, and then they say that one needs to be nerfed.
Harpies is totally a fine deck to be in the metagame. I think it's a great baseline of power. Every deck should be around the power level of Harpy, stronger or a little bit weaker. And if it's too much weaker than Harpy Ladies, it's time for a buff. Like, get up there.
Yeah, exactly.
So.
All right, guys, let us know what you think of the new structure deck and the new rankings here. I think it's great. I can't wait for more stuff like this to come out in the future. So we're going to get out of here, but you need to get in our Discord because it's free. The new player help is free. The tournaments are free. So make sure to check all that out. I'm Circus. That's Rye.
Enjoy your new Stardust anime decks. Can't wait for Worlds.
All right, we'll see you next time.